Hey there, this is Josh Gwynn back with another training, and in this training, this is number 5 out of 5 of the top 5 things that you need to do to supercharge your LinkedIn profile that can be done today within the next hour or two that will put you ahead of 80% of the people on LinkedIn if you just do these 5 things. Now again, I recommend going through all of the parts of this course and doing everything in here, because when you do that, you will end up in the top 5% of everybody on LinkedIn, if not higher. And I show some examples of that in this course. But if you just do these things, you will end up in the top 20% of people on LinkedIn. So this is number 5 out of 5. And this is to add hundreds of connections automatically. So the way you can add hundreds of connections without doing a lot of work, without individually manually adding people. You can see that here I have 4,862 followers on LinkedIn. I have over 4,000 connections, and this is one step that I took that literally transformed my LinkedIn marketing, is to do this. So you want to pull connections out of your email. So LinkedIn can connect with your email account, whether you use Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, or Microsoft Outlook. It can connect with your email account, and it can find your connections that you've contacted through email and invite them to join. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do. So the way you do that is under Connections, click Add Connections, and you're going to get to this screen, and you can select which type of email server you have. For me, I use Gmail, and all of my Outlook connections have been shared into Gmail, so I would click Continue. And what it's going to do on the next screen is it's going to show step 1 of 2 right here. So these are the people that it found in my email address book that it's offering me to connect with on LinkedIn all at one time. So notice that I have 737 people that I know on LinkedIn in my address book, and I can add all of these connections at one time. Now you don't have to add all these connections, and I've done this before, so I don't want to add these people again and start bothering them. But definitely do this if this is your first time through doing this. Definitely go ahead and add all of these connections on LinkedIn, and you will build your LinkedIn profile base significantly just by doing this. Now you can go through. You may not want to add all of your connections on LinkedIn. If you don't want to, you can go through and select or unselect people. So if I didn't want to add this person, I could unselect them. I could unselect these people. And that is a fast way to unselect people. So you don't have to add everybody, but in the interest of saving time, this will allow you to add hundreds of connections and spread your profile out among all of your friends and contacts. And this is a huge step, because once you start adding connections and people start connecting with you, you will show up when people in people's news feeds and in the home news feed, where it shows people that have added new connections. And so if you look, especially on your mobile phone, if you look on your mobile device, you will see a section of LinkedIn that shows that these people added new connections, and you will appear in that. And if you've done the other 5 things in this section that I recommend, like adding a great profile picture and creating a great compelling headline and profile summary, then people will start connecting with you, and this will snowball on itself. So this is the first step. So this is step 1 of 2. These are people that I already know on LinkedIn. If I click to the next step, and you can click Add Connections to add the people in your LinkedIn profile. These are people that it's finding in my email account that I've emailed in the past that are not on LinkedIn. So there's 2,001 people, and what it's asking me to do is invite people that aren't already on LinkedIn to join LinkedIn. So the reason LinkedIn would do this is because LinkedIn obviously wants to grow its base of people that are using the social media network. So you can add people, even people that are not currently on LinkedIn. Again, you want to be careful with this, because some of these people are not going to be LinkedIn profiles, or they're going to have LinkedIn profiles under another email address. But this is a great way that you can literally add hundreds of connections all at one time. So definitely do this. Definitely grow your LinkedIn profile. And if you just do these 5 things, you will be ahead of at least 80% of the people on LinkedIn. So check it out. I'm going to recap this section in the next video, but thanks for checking this out.